In the vast tapestry of the natural world, creatures of all kinds build remarkable structures. From the intricate mounds of the termite to the elaborate dams of the beaver, the drive to build is a fundamental instinct. But one species, in its relentless ambition, has taken this impulse to an entirely different scale: humanity. We have long gazed at the heavens, not just with wonder but with a desire to touch them, to build our own mountains of glass and steel, monuments to our ingenuity and our unyielding aspiration to climb ever higher. For millennia we have competed not just with nature but with ourselves. This competition finds its most dramatic expression in the skylines of our great cities. Here, a silent yet spectacular battle is waged. It is a contest of engineering, of finance, of national pride. The prize, the title of the tallest structure on Earth. It is a crown that has been passed from one marvel to the next, each one pushing the boundaries of what is possible. From the pyramids of old to the cathedrals of Europe, the desire to scrape the sky is etched into our very DNA. Today, this rivalry has reached breathtaking new heights. We stand in an era of the megatall structures that defy gravity and redefine our relationship with the planet's atmosphere. In this journey, we will explore these modern titans, these vertical ecosystems teeming with human life. We will delve into the stories of their creation, the challenges they overcame, and the legacy they forge. Join me as we embark on an expedition to the top of the world to witness the sky-high battle for supremacy. Our journey begins in the heart of the Arabian Desert, in a city that itself seems to have risen from the sand as a mirage of modernity: Dubai. Here stands the current king of the sky, a name that resonates with height and luxury across the globe: the Burj Khalifa. Since its inauguration in 2010, this colossal structure has held the undisputed title of the world's tallest building, a shimmering needle piercing the desert sky at an astonishing 828 meters. It is more than just a building. It is a symbol of a nation's ambition, a testament to what human collaboration and vision can achieve against the odds. The very existence of such a tower in this extreme environment is a marvel of engineering. To support its immense weight and to withstand the powerful desert winds, its foundations had to be driven deep into the shifting sands and soft rock below. Over 192 piles were bored to depths of more than 50 meters, creating a secure anchor for the giant that would rise above. The construction was a global effort, a symphony of logistics and expertise, bringing together minds and materials from every corner of the world to realize a singular, audacious dream. The design of the Burj Khalifa is not merely a matter of function, it is a work of art, deeply rooted in the culture of its homeland. The architects drew their inspiration from a local desert flower, the Hymenocallis, also known as the spider lily. Its elegant, spiraling form is mirrored in the tower's structure. The building is composed of 3 wings arranged around a central core. As these wings spiral upwards, they set back at different levels, creating a series of terraces that reduce the tower's mass as it climbs, a design that is both aesthetically pleasing and structurally sound. This stepped, tapering profile is not just for beauty, it is a crucial engineering solution to one of the greatest challenges of building tall: the wind. The irregular shape confuses the wind, preventing it from forming organized vortices that could cause the tower to sway dangerously. Each setback acts as a spoiler, disrupting the wind's flow and ensuring the stability of the structure, even in the face of the fierce Shamal winds that sweep across the desert. It is a clever mimicry of nature's own solutions for survival in harsh conditions. Inside its gleaming facade, the Burj Khalifa is a vertical city. It is a mixed-use development on an unprecedented scale, designed to house a community within its slender form. The lower floors are home to the luxurious Armani Hotel, a world of bespoke elegance and design. Above this, private residences soar into the clouds, offering views that were once the sole preserve of birds and pilots. These apartments represent some of the most prestigious addresses on the planet, where the city of Dubai unfolds like a map far below. Further up, the tower transitions into corporate suites and offices, workspaces with an unparalleled perspective. The building is a hive of activity, a microcosm of the bustling city it dominates. It is an ecosystem complete with its own infrastructure, its own transport systems in the form of some of the world's fastest elevators, and its own unique microclimate. Life within the Burj Khalifa is a life lived at a different altitude, both literally and metaphorically. Of course, for many, the ultimate experience is the journey to its observation decks. At the top, located on levels 124, 125, and the even higher Sky Lounge on level 148, offers the public a chance to witness the world from a godlike vantage point. From here, the sprawling metropolis, the vast expanse of the Ochre Desert, and the turquoise waters of the Persian Gulf merge into a single, breathtaking panorama. It is a humbling experience, a moment of perspective that underscores the sheer scale of this human achievement. The Burj Khalifa is not merely a static monument, it is a dynamic part of Dubai's identity. Its facade, covered in over 26,000 individually cut glass panels, becomes the world's largest canvas for spectacular light and laser shows, celebrating national holidays and global events. It has become an icon, instantly recognizable and inextricably linked with the image of 21st century progress and luxury. It serves as a beacon, drawing millions of visitors each year, all eager to stand in the shadow of this giant. For over a decade, it has stood unchallenged, a benchmark against which all other super-tall structures are measured. Its construction pushed the limits of technology, from the high-strength concrete developed specifically for the project, to the advanced climbing formwork systems that allowed it to rise floor by floor into the sky. The Burj Khalifa did not just break records, it set an entirely new standard, leaving a legacy that will influence skyscraper design for generations to come. It is the reigning monarch, but in the world of megastructures, no reign is eternal. Far across the Arabian Peninsula, on the shores of the Red Sea, a new contender is slowly, painstakingly taking shape. If realized, it will not just break the Burj Khalifa's record, it will shatter it. This is the Jeddah Tower, formerly known as the Kingdom Tower, and its ambition is singular and profound, to become the first building in human history to reach a height of 1 full kilometer. This is not just an incremental increase, it is a quantum leap. A structure that will rise 1,000 meters into the sky, a full 172 meters taller than the current champion. The vision for the Jeddah Tower is to be the spectacular centerpiece of a new urban development, Jeddah Economic City, a project designed to diversify Saudi Arabia's economy and establish Jeddah as a global commercial hub. The tower itself is the statement piece, an icon intended to signal a new era of progress and innovation for the kingdom. Its sheer scale is difficult to comprehend. It aims to be a structure so tall that one could watch the sunset from its base, then take an elevator to the top, and watch the same sunset all over again. Like its rival in Dubai, the Jeddah Tower's design finds inspiration in the local landscape. Its sleek, tapering form is said to be modeled on the folded fronds of a young desert plant pushing its way up through the sand. This organic, aerodynamic shape is not just for show. At such extreme heights, managing wind load is the single most critical engineering challenge. The tower's three-sided design, with its continuous sloping facades, is engineered to shed wind vortices and minimize the stresses on the structure, ensuring its stability against the coastal winds blowing in from the Red Sea. The journey to a kilometer high, however, has been fraught with immense challenges. Construction began in 2013, with the enormous foundations laid deep into the coastal ground. But the project has been plagued by a series of delays. Labor issues, political shifts within the kingdom, and economic downturns have all contributed to a start-stop construction process. For several years, the partially built concrete core stood as a silent monument to its own grand ambition, a concrete skeleton waiting to be fleshed out, its cranes idle against the sky. One of the most significant technical hurdles is simply getting materials to the top. Pumping concrete to a height of 1 kilometer is an unprecedented feat that requires extraordinary pressure and specially formulated concrete mixes that can withstand the journey without setting prematurely. The project necessitates the development of new construction technologies, including pioneering elevator systems, like the ropeless multi-elevators, that can travel both vertically and horizontally, essential for servicing a building of this magnitude and complexity. The interior plan for the Jeddah Tower is as ambitious as its exterior. It is designed to be a truly self-contained vertical metropolis. The tower will house a Four Seasons hotel, luxury serviced apartments, and exclusive condominiums offering unparalleled views over the Red Sea. It will also feature prestigious office spaces designed to attract international corporations. The sheer verticality of the building means that it will contain distinct zones, each with its own character and purpose, all connected by the world's most advanced transportation systems. The pinnacle of the Jeddah Tower promises to be its most breathtaking feature. Plans call for the world's highest observation deck, a sky terrace that will sit more than 660 meters above the ground. This circular platform, cantilevered out from the side of the building, would offer visitors an experience unlike any other on Earth. A feeling of floating above the clouds, with the curvature of the planet visible on the horizon. It is envisioned as a major tourist destination, the ultimate pilgrimage for lovers of architecture and extreme heights. The construction of such a leviathan also presents unique logistical problems. The coastal location, while providing stunning views, exposes the structure to salt water, which is highly corrosive to steel and concrete. To combat this, every component, from the reinforcing steel bars to the concrete mix itself, must be specially treated and engineered for maximum durability in a saline environment. The project is a constant battle against the forces of nature, a testament to the meticulous planning required to build something that will endure for generations. As of today, the fate of the Jeddah Tower remains a subject of intense speculation. After a long hiatus, there are renewed signs of activity, with reports that construction is set to resume. If and when it is completed, it will redefine the limits of architecture and engineering. It will be a powerful symbol of Saudi Arabia's Vision 2030 plan and a new benchmark in the human quest for height. The challenger, though delayed, has not abandoned the fight. The world watches and waits to see if this kilometer-high dream will finally become a reality. While the Arabian giants vie for the ultimate title, another contender has quietly risen in Southeast Asia, claiming the title of the world's second tallest building. In Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, the striking silhouette of Merdeka 118 now dominates the skyline. Standing at a formidable 678.9 meters, its name, Merdeka, which means independence in Malay, reveals its profound national significance. The tower is not just a commercial venture, it is a monument to Malaysia's journey as a nation. The tower stands on a site of immense historical importance, directly overlooking Stadium Merdeka, where Malaysia's first Prime Minister, Tunku Abdul Rahman, declared the nation's independence in 1957. The design of the skyscraper is a direct homage to this pivotal moment. The building's multifaceted crystalline form is inspired by the silhouette of Abdul Rahman with his hand raised in the iconic gesture of Merdeka as he chanted the word 7 times. This makes the tower a physical embodiment of a foundational moment in the country's history. Its towering spire, which alone measures over 160 meters, completes this symbolic silhouette and secures its place in the record books. The construction of this spire was an engineering feat in itself, assembled in sections and lifted to the pinnacle of the concrete structure. The completion of the spire was a moment of national pride, solidifying Merdeka 118's status as the tallest building in Southeast Asia, and a new landmark for Malaysia, visible for miles around. The facade of Merdeka 118 is a complex mosaic of triangular glass panels arranged to create a diamond-like crystalline pattern. This design is not only visually stunning, reflecting the tropical sunlight in 1,000 different ways, but it also reflects the diversity and complexity of modern Malaysian culture. The intricate pattern gives the building a dynamic quality, its appearance shifting throughout the day with the changing light, a shimmering beacon in the heart of Kuala Lumpur. Internally, Merdeka 118 follows the modern megatall trend of being a mixed-use development. The majority of its 118 floors are dedicated to premium Grade A office space, designed to attract leading local and international companies and bolster Kuala Lumpur's position as a regional business hub. The building aims to be a new center of gravity for the city's commercial life, offering state-of-the-art facilities and an iconic address. The upper floors of the tower are dedicated to luxury and hospitality. A Park Hyatt hotel will occupy the top 17 floors, offering guests unparalleled luxury and breathtaking views of the city. This hotel will be one of the highest in the world, providing a unique experience of sleeping among the clouds. This combination of commerce and hospitality ensures the tower will be a vibrant hub of activity around the clock. At the very top of the building, a dual-level observation deck named the View at 118 will offer the highest viewpoint in Southeast Asia. This destination will provide visitors with panoramic vistas of the Kuala Lumpur skyline, including a unique perspective on the city's other famous landmarks, the Petronas Towers. It is destined to become a primary tourist attraction, drawing visitors to celebrate the city's progress from a new, elevated perspective. Beyond the tower itself, the project includes a large shopping mall at its base, named 118 Mall. This retail component is designed to integrate the tower with the surrounding urban fabric, creating a vibrant public space with shops, restaurants, and entertainment facilities. The project aims not just to build a tower, but to create a destination, a new urban quarter that revitalizes the historic part of the city in which it stands. Merdeka 118 represents a new generation of skyscrapers that are deeply intertwined with national identity. It is a powerful statement piece, a fusion of history, culture, and forward-looking ambition. While it may not be the absolute tallest, its symbolic weight and striking design give it a unique and powerful presence on the world stage. It stands as a proud declaration of Malaysia's past, present, and future, forever captured in glass and steel. Our survey now takes us to the east, to the sprawling megalopolis of Shanghai, a city that's pretty much synonymous with rapid growth and futuristic architecture. Here, right in the heart of the Lujiazui financial district, a remarkable structure spirals towards the sky, unlike any other. This is the Shanghai Tower, which, at 632 meters, stands as the tallest building in China and a dazzling icon of the nation's economic might. Its form is, honestly, immediately captivating, a smooth, elegant twist that really sets it apart from its more conventional neighbors. The tower's unique, asymmetrical form is actually the result of extensive wind tunnel testing. The design, which twists approximately 120 degrees as it rises, was found to reduce wind loads on the building by a remarkable 24%. This isn't just an aesthetic choice, it's a triumph of sustainable engineering. This reduction in wind load allowed for a lighter structure, saving enormous quantities of steel and construction materials, and ultimately, making the building more efficient and less costly to build than a traditional rectangular design of the same height. The Shanghai Tower is conceived as a vertical city, and that's a concept taken to a whole new level of sophistication. It's composed of 9 cylindrical buildings stacked one on top of the other, each enclosed by a double-skin facade. This innovative design creates a series of atriums or sky lobbies between the inner and outer layers of glass. These spaces act as communal areas, filled with gardens, cafes, and shops, creating vibrant social hubs high above the ground. They are, in a way, the public squares of this vertical city. This double-skin facade is really the key to the tower's outstanding sustainability credentials. The space between the 2 glass layers acts as a thermal buffer zone, insulating the building from Shanghai's extreme summer heat and cold winter temperatures. This significantly reduces the energy required for heating and cooling, which is a major consideration for a building of this size. It's a clever design that works with the environment rather than against it, almost like a thermos flask on a colossal scale. The commitment to sustainability is woven into every aspect of the tower's design. At its peak, 270 wind turbines are integrated into the facade, generating supplementary power for the building's lighting and common areas. The tower also employs advanced rainwater harvesting and greywater recycling systems, reducing its overall water consumption. These features have earned it certifications from the China Green Building Committee and the U.S. Green Building Council, making it one of the most sustainable super-tall buildings ever constructed. The journey to the top of the Shanghai Tower is an experience in itself, thanks to its record-breaking elevators. Manufactured by Mitsubishi, these lifts are capable of traveling at speeds of up to 20.5 meters per second, making them some of the fastest in the world. Visitors are whisked from the ground floor to the observation deck on the 118th floor in under a minute, a rapid ascent that really demonstrates the cutting-edge technology housed within the twisting structure. The observation deck, called the Top of Shanghai, is the world's highest indoor viewing platform. It offers a stunning 360-degree view of the city, including the adjacent Jinmao Tower and Shanghai World Financial Center. The 3 towers stand together in a powerful display of Shanghai's architectural ambition, a trio of supertalls that chart the city's explosive growth over the past 3 decades. From this vantage point, the sheer density and scale of modern Shanghai is laid bare. The tower's 9 vertical zones are divided among different uses. The lower zones contain retail spaces and conference centers. The middle zones are filled with high-specification office space for a mix of domestic and international firms. The upper zones house a luxury hotel, the J Hotel, which claims the title of the world's highest hotel, occupying the floors from the 84th to the 110th. Each zone is a neighborhood in the sky, creating a diverse and dynamic internal community. The Shanghai Tower is more than just a skyscraper, it's a symbol of China's future. Its twisting, spiraling form is often likened to a dragon, a creature of immense power and auspiciousness in Chinese culture, ascending to the heavens. It represents a forward-thinking approach to urban development, one that prioritizes sustainability, community, and technological innovation. It's a building that looks to the future, a green beacon in one of the world's largest and most dynamic cities. Our focus now shifts back to the Arabian Peninsula, to a city that holds a unique and sacred place in the hearts of over 1 billion people. In Mecca, Saudi Arabia, adjacent to the Grand Mosque, the site of Islam's most sacred shrine, the Kaaba, stands a complex of buildings of truly monumental scale and purpose, the Abraj al-Bayt, or Towers of the House. While its tallest central tower is not the highest in the world, the complex as a whole is, by some measures, the largest building on Earth by mass and floor area. The most prominent feature of the complex is the Makkah Royal Clock Tower, which soars to a height of 601 meters, making it one of the tallest buildings on the planet. Its primary purpose, however, is not simply to achieve height, but to serve a profound religious function. It is a timekeeper for the Islamic world, built to provide an accurate and visible prayer time announcement for the millions of pilgrims who visit the holy city each year. Atop the tower sits the colossal four-faced clock, which is the largest and highest clock face in the world. Each of the four faces measures an incredible 43 meters in diameter and is illuminated by millions of LEDs visible from up to 30 kilometers away. The clock is a masterpiece of engineering designed to be a modern-day Big Ben for the entire Muslim world, a central point of timekeeping for a global community united by faith. Above the clock, the tower is crowned by a spectacular 93-meter spire, which is itself topped by a 23-meter golden crescent. This spire houses a scientific center and a lunar observation deck, used to sight the moon during the holy months. The entire structure is laden with symbolism, a fusion of modern technology and deep religious tradition, designed to enhance the spiritual experience of every pilgrim who sees it. The sheer scale of the Abraj al-Bayt complex is staggering. It is a government-owned project that was built to accommodate the ever-increasing number of faithful who make the Hajj pilgrimage to Mecca annually. The 7 towers that make up the complex contain a vast array of hotels, providing accommodation for tens of thousands of pilgrims at any one time, with many rooms offering direct soul-stirring views of the Grand Mosque and the Kaaba. The central clock tower alone houses a 5-star Fairmont hotel, which operates as the main hospitality provider within the complex. Managing the logistics of such a vast operation is a monumental task, especially during the peak Hajj season when the city's population swells by millions. The complex is designed to be a city within a city, a self-sufficient entity that can cater to the every need of its temporary residents. Beneath the towers lies a vast, multi-level shopping mall, one of the largest in the world. This retail space provides everything pilgrims might need, from religious items and souvenirs to international brands and food courts. The integration of commerce and religion is a defining feature of the complex, designed for the convenience of visitors on their spiritual journey. It also contains extensive prayer halls capable of holding thousands of worshippers. The construction of the Abraj al-Bayt was not without controversy. It required the demolition of the historic 18th century Ajiad fortress, an Ottoman-era citadel that stood on the hill overlooking the Grand Mosque. This decision drew criticism from those who wished to preserve the city's historical heritage, highlighting the complex tensions between modernization, development, and preservation in a city of such immense historical and religious weight. Ultimately, the Abraj al-Bayt towers must be understood through the lens of their unique purpose. Unlike the other skyscrapers on our list, which are primarily symbols of corporate power or national ambition, this complex is an act of religious service. It is a piece of infrastructure on a colossal scale, designed to support one of the largest annual human gatherings on the planet. It is a modern fortress of faith, keeping time for millions and watching over the spiritual heart of Islam. Our final destination is another of China's powerhouse cities, a place that has transformed from a small market town to a bustling metropolis in just a few decades, Shenzhen. Here, the city's skyline is defined by the sleek, imposing form of the Ping An Finance Center. Standing at 599 meters, it's the second tallest building in China and a titan of the financial world. It serves as the headquarters for the Ping An Insurance Company, one of China's largest financial services firms. The tower's design is one of strength, elegance, and precision. Its four facades are clad in glass and stone, tapering as they rise to create a prismatic, jewel-like shape. The structure culminates in a sharp, pyramid-like top, giving it a distinctive and powerful silhouette. This is a building that really exudes confidence and stability, a fitting monument for a leading financial institution in one of the world's most dynamic economic zones. One of the most remarkable features of the Ping An Finance Center is its facade. It's constructed from an incredible 1,700 tons of stainless steel, making it the largest stainless steel facade in the world to date. This material was chosen for its aesthetic appeal and, crucially, for its corrosion resistance. This ensures that the building will maintain its pristine appearance for decades to come, even in Shenzhen's salty coastal air, a testament to the long-term vision of its creators. Originally, the design called for a 60-meter-long antenna to be added to the top, which would have pushed its total height past the Shanghai Tower and made it the tallest building in China. However, this plan was eventually abandoned due to concerns that the antenna could obstruct flight paths for the nearby Shenzhen airport. This decision highlights the practical constraints and safety considerations that often shape the final form of these megastructures. Like the other giants we've visited, the Ping An Finance Center is a mixed-use building, though with a strong commercial focus. The majority of its 115 floors are occupied by Ping An Insurance and other corporate tenants, making it a bustling center of commerce. The building is a vertical campus, housing thousands of office workers and providing them with state-of-the-art facilities and workspaces. At the base of the tower, a large podium building contains a high-end shopping mall and a variety of restaurants. This retail component helps to anchor the tower in the city's public life, drawing in visitors and creating a lively atmosphere around its base. It connects the corporate world above with the public realm below, integrating the private headquarters into the urban fabric of Shenzhen's Fuxian district. For the public, the main attraction is the Free Sky Observation Deck, located on the 116th floor. At an altitude of around 541 meters, it offers visitors breathtaking 360-degree views of the sprawling city of Shenzhen and, on a clear day, across the bay to Hong Kong. The deck features interactive displays and even a transparent, glass-floored viewing area for those brave enough to look straight down. The building's structural system is a marvel of efficiency. It uses a composite concrete core with 8 massive mega-columns at the perimeter. These columns are the building's backbone, providing the immense strength needed to support its height and resist typhoon-force winds, which are a serious threat in this region. The engineering is robust and powerful, a hidden skeleton of immense strength beneath the elegant glass skin. The Ping An Finance Center is a symbol of Shenzhen's incredible success story. The city is often called China's Silicon Valley, a hub of technology, innovation, and finance. The tower stands as a powerful physical manifestation of this identity. It's a beacon of corporate power and economic prosperity, a diamond-like pinnacle that represents the ambition and relentless drive that has built this modern metropolis from the ground up. We have journeyed to the pinnacles of our modern world, from the reigning king in Dubai to its ambitious challenger in Jeddah, from the cultural icon in Kuala Lumpur to the spiraling dragon of Shanghai. Each of these structures in its own unique way tells a story. It's a story of ambition, of national pride, of human ingenuity pushed to its absolute limits. They are the new mountains of our planet, ecosystems of our own creation, teeming with life and activity, reaching for the atmosphere itself. They're a profound expression of our species' restless and unending desire to build, to compete, and to climb. But this race to the sky is far from over. Even as the Jeddah Tower awaits its destiny, architects and engineers across the globe are dreaming up the next generation of giants. New materials, new construction techniques, and new ideas about what a building can be are constantly emerging. The title of world's tallest is, and always will be, a temporary crown. The human impulse that drove the builders of the first pyramids is the same impulse that drives us today, to leave a mark on the landscape that will endure, a statement that says, "We were here, and we reached for the heavens." The future of our skylines and our planet will be shaped by this ambition. As we look up at these titans of glass and steel, we are not just looking at buildings, we're looking at a reflection of ourselves, our dreams, our capabilities, and our relentless, perhaps audacious belief that there are no limits to what we can achieve. The sky, it seems, is not the limit. It's merely the next frontier in our endless ascent.